Hello everyone, Universal Soldier, bringing you your Battlefield 3 class setup, tips, and how to rank up quick. My stats so far, KD was a 1.6, but I've been using Jet lately, so it's a 1.56. FAMAS, I've been playing for 2 days, 20 hours. Alright, best vehicle tank. Alright, let's get to it. Customization. Now, if you want to rank up quick, in the discussion, hands down, I suggest this class right here. Let me just find it, get it right. Here we go, FAMAS. Now, the assault class to me is the best class. Alright, you get the FAMAS. For my FAMAS, I have holographic, foregrip, and heavy barrel. I keep it that way. I don't use silencer. I don't use bipod. Silencer takes away from your damage at long range. Bipod, I like the foregrip, you know, because I'm going to be mobile most of the time. So, keep it at heavy barrel. Keep it that way. Holographic sight, just best for that rushing, and holding the line type guy that's just, you know what I'm saying? I won't be looking down no scope. All right. FAMAS, this class right here. Now, in order to have the FAMAS, you need to have the Back to Kirkland map pack. So if you don't, I will, you know, tell you what gun to use after this. But it's your choice. But in, I'd say, a good 20 hours of playing this game, I've really ranked up so quick using this class. Now, it's not just the gun, it's just how you use it. Alright, FAMAS is known for just being a wrecking machine in basically every game. Stick with that concept and use the FAMAS. Sidearm, when you get high enough, you can have the MP Rex, but I'd probably stay with the M9 or the M1911. M9 because it fires fast enough, but at the same time it doesn't do a lot of damage. But it's really your choice. So let me get my Rex. And then once you use the assault rifle package, the assault rifle class enough, you'll get the M320. Your kills will quadruple after that. What you do is when you're out of ammo and you're engaging targets on your FAMAS, switch to the M320, hit them with a round. Alright? If they're up against the wall, hit them with a round. Should be a short shot kill. If they're hiding somewhere like a sniper, hit them with a round. You know, use this. This needs to be your best friend. Take off the health, you know, because most of the time you're going to be on your own. Now, Rush. This class is just great for Rush and just Operation Metro entirely because I just defibrillate and just help my team so we can capture the objective for the win, you know. It's always better to hold the line when you got teammates right next to you, not just doing it by yourself. Pick squad suppression. Why? Advanced marksman training gives the soldiers around the greatest suppression effect on his targets. So basically, you'll be able to kill them quicker, suppress them quicker. Okay, that's why this class right here is why I've been ranking up so quick. All right, and in ranking up, you get other guns. So it's always good to get other guns. That's win-win. All right, engineer. Hold on, let me go back and for the guys that don't have the FAMAS, hold on, no, not the USAS. M416, beautiful weapon. If you don't have the FAMAS, really rips them. Very accurate, especially with the holographic sight, and it's just an all-around good weapon. You can also have the underschlag rail right here, you know, so you can. It's like an M320, so bam. You can use a suppressor, but I wouldn't. Stick with heavy barrel, more damage. You'll do more damage, so on and so forth. So you'll have the underschlag rail and the M320. So that's win-win. You'll have twice the explosives, but it's your choice. So just probably go with the foregrip if you're really looking for more accuracy. Bam. All right. Engineer class. M4A1 is very good, but I think it has a firing rate. Nah, the M4A1, this is the automatic one, so very good. I use this still to this day. As you can see, I use it because I got a holographic sight. I don't know where I got the laser from, but I love this weapon, hands down. All right, Scar is also good. Now, if you don't have the Javelin, the regular, just small, or RPG needs to be one of your best friends. Not just for taking out tanks, but If you're in engagement, use that. You know, it's an explosive. It has a good kill zone, you know. Use it. It should be your best friend when you're out of assault rifle ammo, or a pistol is just too far. You know, they're too far, or you don't know if you'll be able to get the shot. It don't matter if you get the shot with this. As long as you hit them in the vicinity, get that hit marker, know you're hitting them, finish them. Keep putting pressure on your opponent, they'll fold. I've proven this so many times. I stay with the repair tool because it's always good to repair a handy tank or a vehicle. You never know when a vehicle might come into play, or somebody might abandon the vehicle, and you can change the tide in that little area. Squad explosives, always good to have more explosives, and I keep it that way. But at the same time, you can also have more ammo because, you know, it's trade-off. You want more ammo, or do you want more explosive for your rockets? I'm going to leave that to you. Support. Now, when you rank up enough, you will get the UMP. Now, for me, it was hard using machine guns because it seems to make it felt like I was slow, and then just the big bulky weapon, and it just didn't seem like it was doing enough damage. Now, you keep using classes long enough, eventually you will unlock the UMP45 for all classes. I suggest you using this probably for support, and especially for the sniper rifle class, but I'll get to that later. But yes, man, if you're having trouble with that machine gun, which I did, just wait till you unlock the UMP45 and you'll be good to go. Alright, now if you want to use the UMP45 or a shotgun with this class, I tend to use shotguns because right now I just got the US AS-12 and I got frag rounds yesterday, so I tend to use shotguns now on this class because I got ammo. Bam. So I can, frag rounds is very deadly. And at the same time, I have claymores. Now, when you unlock this gadget, when you use this gadget enough, you'll get the mortars, and you'll get claymores and C4. Now, C4 good for tanks, good for setting up traps. Claymores is good for watching your back. All right, plant them at an area where you know the enemy's gonna come, kill. All right, or at least a good hit marker. I know it should be a good kill though. You can plant 2 at once. So, and then you have an ammo box, so you can always replenish them. It's win-win. You're watching your back, and then you know your back should be totally secure, or your sides, or your flanks. So, mortar. I suggest if you're really trying to get mortar kills, go play hardcore. You know, they patched them a long time ago. I was told people were being real baby with them, and the mortar was a one-shot kill. Now, if you kill another mortarer, it's a one-shot kill. Make sure when you're using the mortar, you're always looking out for other mortarers, because mortar is a one-shot kill against another mortarer. All right, that's because, you know, he's say you kill the other guy, and he's mortaring. He's using an explosives right in front of his face. They both blow up. Now, you can use squad suppression. I'd use squad suppression because there wouldn't be no need for ammo or explosives, but so you can also trade off squad suppression with more grenades. You know, just a thought, but always good to have more grenades to hold the enemy back. You know, keep them back and then rush them. I do that. That's one of my tactics a lot, especially on Operation Metro, or just especially Operation Metro. Throw a grenade, and generally they'll get back. When they get back, I put pressure on them, they'll fold. All right, Recon. Now, it can be hard as mess trying to level up your Recon. You know, I've seen a lot of scrubs try to snipe on like close quarters maps, and generally I will get killed because I'm running out there and I'm trying to rush, but it's just not good. It's just not good if you want kills. And let's be realistic here. Let's be real. Let's just keep it 100% gamer. Everybody wants kills. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to succeed. Everybody wants to, you know, do good. Now, if you're playing from a close quarters map and you're trying to level up your your sniper rifle, use the UMP when you get it. always good to have a radio beacon. If in certain maps, if you plant the radio beacon inside the building, you'll spawn inside the building. You see what I'm saying? It's only on certain maps, like on Rush. It's a Rush map. I can't remember the map, but it's in one of the new maps. So, yeah, depending on where you plant the spawn beacon can also mean y'all winning or y'all losing. Because in Rush, you plant a spawn beacon in a nice little area. You can spawn there, and your team can spawn on it. Your team can spawn on you. You know, all of y'all, if you don't plant one, and then all of y'all get killed, your whole team get killed. So you got to run all the way back up there, trying not to get killed while trying to get the objective. You see what I'm saying? Now, I usually just stick with ammo. It's always good to have more ammo. Now, when you use the Recon enough, you'll get Mav. Mav is a game changer. Let me create a situation. If you have guys that aren't really pushing up and doing their job. Now, when you use the Mav, make sure you use it in a good location. Hide, you know, because you get killed a lot sometimes. Well, I've got killed some decent times, you know, but the Mav is just a great way to really get your team to rush. You know, you give them eyes, and then eventually they will see, okay, guys are here. They're going to start going after them. They're going to start planting those charges. You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to defend the charge. You know? Mav is just a great point. There's just great, a team objective. And at the same time, you spotting people get you points. You spotting people, like if you spot like a certain amount of people, you get 200 bonus points in ribbons. You know, and if you keep doing that, you'll probably leave the game with a whole bunch of ribbon points. And then this is all, using the map is still going to your recon. So, you know, you also get tugs. What? Hold on. Where we go? There we go. SoFlam. Oh yeah, SoFlam. SoFlam is good for tanks. What you want to do with the SoFlam? You want to plant it on a high place up, like on a building or a mountain, or you know, somewhere kind of high up, so you can lock on to people. Not lock on to people generally, but lock on to tanks, you know, enemy air, so on and so forth. And, you know, your man has a rocket, or, you know, and it's just easier to take them down. It so is easier to take just the enemy choppers down and so on and so forth. Tugs. Now, if you're getting your little camping on, which, hey, we all got to do with sniper rifles, make sure you want to have a tug to watch your back, you know, or put it in the area where it's most highest they're going to flank. So it can warn you, because the tugs, it warns anybody comes in the vicinity, it'll show up, you know. So, bam, that's that. Now, sniper rifles. You are going to probably start off with, depending what side you are in the game, the SVD or the MK11. Now, to me, both of them suck. Both of them suck. But the MK11, semi-automatic, so is the SV. Which one is better? I don't know. The truth is, I don't know. Sometimes you just got to use them because they're all you got. Now, when you get better, the SV is a little better. Make sure you aim for the head. Right now, I have straight bullback pin. A straight pull bolt allows the recon soldier to chamber another round in his bolt action sniper rifle with having to zoom out first. So basically, it is what it says. You'll be able to unlock suppressor, or you can have the bipod. I generally bipod more accuracy, but sometimes it can be a little annoying because, you know, when the bipod's in use, you can only turn a certain amount of way. You can only turn a certain way. Straight bullback pin allows you to shoot faster, have a little higher rate of fire. You know, and when you wound that enemy, when you wound that first guy, his first reaction is going to be to run or to take cover. You know what I'm saying? So use that to your advantage. Ballistic, I have not got the infrared. It would be nice if I got the infrared. Infrared's going to be so long. You also have the SKS, semi-automatic rifle. People tend to use this a lot. sometimes, or when I get encountered, they tend to use it on me and on close quarters combats because they're trying to level up their recon. But I told you about that. If you're really trying to level up your recon and quick, use that UMP. When you get that UMP, use it the crap out of that mug, okay? Use the crap out of that mug, and you will see your recon go up so quick. You can use the UMP for all classes, so use that UMP to your advantage if you're trying to level up a class. M40A1, I just got it. I haven't really used it. Lately, I've been flying in jets. I'm going to be giving y'all a jet tortilla. Right now, I'm working on that. I'm working on also a couple of montages for the iRush, and you know, I'm trying to give y'all an iRush episode every two weeks, and then I got some other things going on. So, yeah. But M40A1, I've known this weapon since Call of Duty 4. Very good weapon. I've gotten killed by it plenty of times in this game, and that's the truth. Laser sight, I don't use laser sights on sniper rifles. It just gives you away. Don't use no laser sight or no flashlight. This is going to give you away. And when you're a sniper, you want to have maximum stealth. You want to be totally covert. M98, you get that by completing certain challenges. Let's go take a look at these challenges. All right. No, that's not what I want. Assignments. You want the FAMAS, 10 revives, 10 heals. You want the G35. You know, you can see. Y'all can read. Let it rain. You know. Now, this is, for exception, this is the only machine gun I actually use. It's actually pretty good. I actually like it. It's the only one I like. Spectre. That's that. I haven't got 5 laser designations. Now, the PP-19, which is kind of similar to the PP-20 in Modern Warfare 3. But, Battlefield came out with it first. So, has 55 in the clip. It'll say 50, but when you get it, 55 in the clip. Great for up close quarter combat. 55 in the clip. You should be able to mow a good lot of them down. Professional Russian. I've yet to get this gun. I want it so bad, but every time I try to play a squad deathmatch, you know, I'll take us from last to second. I can't carry 3 people. You know what I'm saying? That's why right now I'm just waiting on to get a full squad, and then I want to get that gun. It goes boom. I have not yet to try this gun. I'm kind of wondering about it. Keep your head down. I don't use MG, but I really hate machine guns. You know, a lot of people use them because a lot of bullets. I'll just keep it at that. To me, they're not very accurate, and to me, they don't do a lot of damage. This is like the USAS-12, but looks more high tech. You know, eventually you'll be able to unlock frag rounds for it. And I bet y'all are wondering, when do you get the USA-12? Level 43. Yes, I know. Level 43. I know if you've been killed with it so many times. I feel your pain. I know how you feel. Trust me. Now that I got it, I'm going to make others feel my pain. You know? Alright, let's move on to some vehicles. Customization. Land. Alright, for my tank, right now I have auto loader, guided shell, and zoom optics, which you can also switch to thermal optics. A secondary weapon sight with thermal optics that highlights soldiers and vehicles for efficient targeting identification, which I'm going to start using that. I just got it, yesterday? Now, guided shell is very useful if you know how to use it. Alright. When you get guided shell, it can track enemies. It can lock on to tanks. Now, when you're in a tank battle, make sure you go ahead and fire off your first shell. Make sure you get that hit. Switch to the guided, because the guided does like twice the damage and you can disable them quicker. I suggest try to move to cover or try to back up. Try to dodge his shots, you know, because half of the people in the tank's not really a good shot. So that's what I do to get a lot of kills. You know, when you're on the battlefield, you got to work for your kills, all right? They're not going to just stand still. And this is in rushing, and a chopper, and a jet, all of it. They're not going to just stand still and give it to you. You're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to put pressure on them. You're going to have to, flank. You're going to have to show them that you want the kill, That guy may want the kill, but how much do you want it? You know what I'm saying? You gotta want it more. You know you want to rank up, so on and so forth. Better guns, better stuff. Autoloader is very good for decreasing the time of your main weapon, but right now I'm so waiting on where is it? I think it's right here. Canister shell. I've been waiting this. A tank shell encasing thousands of Tuscan balls fired through. Oh, like a shotgun. Never mind. I don't want that. We'll stick to guided and autoloader, and I'm gonna keep it on thermal. The IFV. Eventually, you just got to use it enough. Coaxial LMG. I'll stick with the ATN, the launcher. Just use it enough, and eventually you'll get stuff. Belt speed is always higher, and then another extra weapon on the IFV is always good. So stick with the launcher. You never know when you might encounter a tank. Mobile AA. I don't really use mobile AA, but I do. But that's before I knew how to fly a jet. So I don't really use that. All right, jets. What you're gonna do is the first thing with the jet. I'm going to go to no upgrades. So I'm going to show you what you're going to start off with, because I've just gotten good. All right, the date of this vehicle, the date of this, not the vehicle, but the date of this video, go back one day, and that's when I basically got all my stuff, basically. But first you're going to get stealth. No, first you're going to get IR flares, then stealth. So IR flare, stealth, then heat seekers. All right. Heat seekers is good far away, but up close tracking can be pretty difficult. So when you're coming at somebody, try to use them then. The best time to use them, if you look on your map and try to use a narrow down process. If you look on your map and you see the enemy team. Now, if they're a bunch of noobs, it's probably a high chance. It's more of a higher chance that they won't have IR flares. You see what I'm saying? You use the heat seekers. If you use them right, you should fire 2 missiles every time. You know, if you have a perfect lock, you're right behind them, 2 missiles every time. If you don't use them right, you'll fire 1. But generally, the 2 missiles, if both of them hit, if one of them hit, it's a damage. If both of them hit, it's a disable. Now, it is very hard to get kills with jets, so I'm going to be making a tortillo, as you know. You don't even have to get a kill. Just disable the vehicle. You get points. Disable tanks. I find it harder to disable tanks. But disable what you can, and you'll get stealth, IR flares, heat seekers. That's how I got all of this. I didn't get a kill. All right? I didn't get a kill until you say I got rocket pods. Now, I wasn't really using the rocket pods, but you just got to get enough airtime in there, and eventually you'll get on the map where people are using the jet that are worser than you, and you'll just dominate. That's what happened in one map. I earned like 2,000 points. I got so many kills, but I wasn't recording like an idiot. Yeah, belt speed is good. And lately, I've been using air radar because, you know, the range of your minimap increases greatly and reveals all friendly and enemy aircraft. Now, this is very useful. You'll know where your enemy is. You won't have to try to spot them out and try to find them. You can just, all right, he's on the map. He's behind me. I gotta shake him. I gotta shake him. Okay, guys over there. I'm moving in for a kill. You see, but you always want your IR flares. Always keep those. Rocket pods. Now, this is really your choice. Heat seekers are good, yeah, but most people are going to have IR flares, and then that locking on bullshit, it just not good for me. Right now, I'm trying to use rocket pods because I usually gun down my opponent when I'm done. When I'm out of that, switch to the rocket pods, hit them with some rockets. That's how I'm trying to do it right now. Attack helicopter. Now, always going to want to have stealth. Stealth. Always going to want to have IR flares. IR flares. I'm going to be also coming out with how to use choppers. Now, I'm not very good with the chopper, but I'm going to teach you what I know. Okay? It may not be much, but I'm going to teach you what I know. Stealth. Always good to have stealth for attack helicopters, IR flares, heat seekers. You know, basically that's what I keep it on. When you're pilot, stealth, IR flares. Gunner, autoloader, IR flares. Eventually, when you get this, you know, when you get it. Scout, I don't really use Scout no much because I just, as soon as I get up, I get killed. Bam, I'm down, I'm done. And that is that. There's my stats one more time. I've been putting in a lot of work. 2 days, 20 hours. You know, and I'm about to be a colonel. I'm about to have my first Eagle. So, Universal Soldier, guys, Battlefield 3 class setup. I hope it really helps. Look for the jet tortille, the chopper tortille, and I'm gonna also be making a rushing tortille, an engagement tortille. All right. Thank you, guys. Hit that sub button. Love you guys. Subscribe. Thank you. Bye.